What's up, sixth grade? Mr. Schlau with lesson 2.6, dividing decimals by decimals. We're going to go through the process of how to find the quotient of this expression. Okay, so in this case, we usually have our three steps that I go through of estimate, solve, and then check. Okay, but for this, what I'm going to do is actually rewrite this expression so that my divisor is a whole number. Okay. Now there's a couple things that we have to remember. When we do this, all we're doing is shifting the decimals over. Okay, in a sense, we're actually going to multiply this number by 10, so that way 6/10 becomes 6/1. And when we do that, we also have to multiply the dividend by 10. Multiply the dividend by 10, so that way it goes from 67 2/10 to 672. So we're going to rewrite this expression, shifting the decimal over, making the divisor a whole number, and then moving the decimal over for this problem as well. So that way our new problem becomes 672 divided by 6. Both of these, when divided, will have the exact same quotient. In fact, I challenge you to use a calculator when we're done and do 67 2/10 divided by 6/10, and then compare that to your answer that you get when you do 672 divided by 6 and see if it surprises you. All right. So let's do some estimation. So I know I want to create some compatible numbers. I know that 6 times 11 is 66, and 66 is really close to 670 or to 67. So I'm going to rewrite this as 660 divided by 6 is equal to 110. Okay, so that means my answer is going to be really close to 110. In fact, it's going to be just a little bit greater than 110 because 660 is less than 672, so it's just going to be a little bit more. All right, so now let's go ahead. Now that we've estimated, let's solve and see if we are correct, and our answer is a little bit more than 110. So since our dividend is 672, we're going to put our dividend in the house, our divisor on the outside, and we're going to divide like normal. 6 divides into 6 one time. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 subtract 6 is 0. And then bring down the 7. Remember, it's divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. 6 divides into 7 one time. 6 multiplied by 1 is 6. Subtract 1. Bring down the 2. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. 6 divides into 12 two times. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 subtract 12 is 0. Since I have a 0, that means I'm done dividing. I have an answer of 112. Now, when I compare that to my estimation, it's close to 110. In fact, it's just a little bit greater than 110, just as I predicted. Solving is done. Now let's check our work. Remember, it's the quotient multiplied by the divisor, and we should get our dividend. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 6 times 1 is 6. We get 672. We've checked our work. They match. Our answer is correct. 67 2/10 divided by 6/10 equals 112. Thank you so much. Have a good day.